Hey yo, welcome to another episode of Straight No Chaser, man. I am your host, Keywan Edwards. If you didn't know who I am, uh, man, today we got a good one. We're gonna talk about relationships, man. We're gonna talk about relationships, why they succeed and why they fail. Um, so with that said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. For me, marriage and relationships need communication, man. If you don't have communication, you don't have a relationship. In the story. You have to be able to communicate with each other. You have to be able to talk to each other. You guys have to be able to understand each other. If that's not being done, then you're going to have miscommunication, you're going to have misunderstandings, and you're going to have a lot of drama going on within your relationship and your marriage. Communication is a very big one. You need that. You need that. Another thing is you need love. Of course, you need love. If you don't have love within your relationship or your marriage, it will not succeed. You will fail. It will fail. Another thing that you need is honesty, trust, loyalty. If you don't have those things in your relationship or your marriage, it will fail. You will most definitely fail. So, with that said, man, let's go ahead and dig into this just a little bit deeper, right? Let's get into it some more, man. Let's create some scenarios here, you know what I'm saying, that people go through, that people are involved in as we speak, and where they could succeed and where they fail at, man. So let's go ahead and go with cheating. Let's just start with that one, right? Let's dig into it. There's a couple of different types of cheaters out there. All right. There's cheaters who are just addicted to women. And so, therefore, there is no rhyme or reason other than they just love to be with women and they just continue to do what they do. And they have this thing about themselves where they feel like they need a main woman, a fallback woman, and then women that they're just out there messing around with, right? So the main and the fallback woman is the women that are constantly fighting with each other. They're the two that know about each other and they continuously argue and fight with each other over this said person. Now, this person has those two so that if he strikes out there, doing what he do, if he strike out, it ain't at a complete total loss. You know what I'm saying? I got one right here, and if she acting up, I got another one right here that are both right there waiting on me perfectly. You know what I'm saying? And safely and where I left them. You know what I'm saying? So you got that type of cheater. Then you got another cheater that's cheating because they're being neglected, you know what I'm saying, in their relationship. So they're being neglected and they're not being taken care of in a way or in a manner that they feel like they should be taken care of by their mate, by their significant other. And so therefore they go look for that in somebody else because let's be honest here, people, right? There's always somebody out there that's willing to do what you won't do. That's just the honest truth. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, to me, honestly, to me, honestly, those are the only type of cheaters to me, because to me, that's the only reason why somebody would cheat. If you guys know another reason, hey, man, let it be known in the comment section. I'm pretty sure there's people out here that would love to know and love to hear another, type of cheater. But, just to go with that, you know what I'm saying? If you have the player type cheater or whatever, then you know what? That's the guy that you need to go ahead and just that's something that you need to leave. That's something that you don't need to be around, because that person, what I'm saying, it's going to take a lot for that person to change, and usually that change comes with age. So if you're willing to sit there and wait for that person to mature and to finally figure out that, it's just important to just be with one person, and what I'm saying, you need to leave because it's dangerous. It's very dangerous to be with that person. There's all types of things that can happen being with that person. And I'm not even going to go into all of that. But, I'm pretty sure you guys can have, you guys got some ideas of what those things could be. The person that's being neglected, That's the person that I want to talk about the most, because that doesn't just have to deal with that person. That has to deal with you too. Now you can sit up here and say, oh no, heck no, because they didn't have to go cheat or this, that, and the other. Well, I'm just going to be honest with y'all, man. When you are neglecting somebody, you're causing that person to stumble. Now, yes, there is people out there that will just sit there and be neglected and not say nothing and not do nothing. They're just going to sit there and take it. You know what I'm saying? And more power to those people, because, you know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to do that. It really does. It takes a lot of strength to do that. And most people don't have that strength. Let's just be honest here, right? Straight, no chaser, right? A lot of people don't have that strength right there. So what I'm going to say to you is why are you neglecting that person? Why is that person being neglected? And did you guys use communication to talk about that so that it didn't get to a point of neglect? Did you guys, uh, sit and out of love talk to each other? Or did you guys talk to each other out of anger and in spite, and then words flew, and then now y'all tripping, and now you have this situation to where you guys are at odds and you're not talking to each other, and you guys aren't being with each other and displaying love to each other. So what happens, man? After a while, people get tired of that, man, and your relationship is going to fail, whether it ends in cheating or whether it ends because the person is done dealing with you, right? So when it comes to cheating and stuff like that, man, that could be an element that's going on. You need to figure out what's going on. What is this person doing? And if you just feel like, you know what, I'm just done with it, whatever, that dude cheated on me or that girl cheated on me, it's over, I'm done, or whatever or whatnot, then you know what, you had a right to do that. End of story. You have the right to do that. But if you want to make it work, man, then you need to sit down and you need to communicate with your significant other. I believe that you should do it before it reaches that point. But if it reaches that point, man, then you need to sit down, figure out what's going on, and then you guys need to make that work and make that happen from that point forward. And application of change need to be done, and it needs to be carried out, man, and that needs to be shown, every day in every situation. So that's one thing, man. And it's sad and it's unfortunate when that takes place and when that happens, man. So hopefully you guys are taking the communication route and you guys are discussing things and you're talking things that it never reaches that point, man. Other than that, there's things to where you guys are just not happy with each other because certain things are taking place within the relationship and you're starting to notice certain things about that person that you didn't know in the beginning because that person was doing what I call putting on a show. Putting on a show is when you guys get together in the beginning and you guys are acting like you're a certain type of person when you're not that type of person, or you like to do certain types of things when you really don't like to do those types of things. A lot of times women, they like to, oh, I'll play the video game with you. And then after that, it's like, I hate the video game. That's all he want to do. And this, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what? You knew that from the beginning. He showed you that from the beginning. How dare you? You the one that was acting fake. You know what I'm saying? Acting like you'll sit down and play the game with him and all of that stuff. So you can't get mad at old boy. But yet you can talk to him and, come to some type of compromise or agreement when it comes to that. And you could do that out of love and not make that man feel like he a piece of crap because he want to play a video game. Come on, get real. So another thing is, you know what I'm saying, you might find out that you guys have a disagreement in discipline if you got kids and stuff like that. So there's all a wide range of things that can come out, right? You might find out that person is dirty or whatever the case may be, man. But you can overcome those things, right? Those things can be overcame by doing what? By communicating, by talking to each other and letting each other know how y'all feel and what needs to be done in order for you to feel okay in this relationship that you guys have together. in the story. Without that communication, without working together, without the love and the respect, it's not gonna work. Okay? It's not gonna work, man. So, you know, there's a lot of more things that I can get into and that I could talk about, but I just really wanted to touch a little bit on the subject and tell you guys a little bit, on how I feel about the matter, and put a light on some of the things that go on and some of the things that happen within relationships. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing I will tell you guys is that you have to work together. You're not working together, man. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And you shouldn't be entertaining anything outside of your relationship, bruh. It should just be you and your girl, man, and your girl and you, and y'all should be riding together, and y'all against the world type stuff, man. And if it's not that, man, you out of pocket. Flag on the play. You know what I'm saying? You out of pocket. Flag on the play, man. For real. So with that said, man, that goes both ways, ladies. That goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? Don't do things out of spite, man. Don't do things out of anger. Do things out of love, man, because I know you love that dude, man. Don't try to get that dude back. Don't try to do it, man. Don't do none of that type of stuff, man. If he's doing something that you don't like, step away. Step away. Do you, do new, do whatever you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? But don't retaliate, man. That's the worst thing that you could do, man. You showing, you giving a piece of yourself that man or man, you giving a piece of yourself to that girl that they don't deserve, man. They don't deserve that, man. So, just shedding the light on that so that we could do better, man. We could do better as a people, man. That's all I got for today on Straight No Chaser, man. I hope you guys have gotten something out of this. I've gotten something out of the things that I've brought forth, man, so that you guys can have a better relationship, or things could be differently, things can be done differently within your relationship that you guys you were not doing, and you guys can carry on and do things right, man, with each other in love. All right, man, that's all I got. Straight No Chaser. Wear your mask. Don't you cough around me. Wear your mask. Gone.